Hey guys, I'm Edward with Everything Kayak. Today we're going to do a walkthrough on the Predator PDL. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and check out the notifications there so you can get hit up anytime we do a new video. So this is the Predator PDL from Old Town. The PDL is going to be their pedal drive system. This kayak's going to come in at about 13 foot 2 inches long. Your width at your beam is going to be 36. Your dry weight is about 117 pounds, and the capacity on this one is about 500. We're going to see a lot of features here, some things we really like. Definitely the molded handle up front, so we don't have anything we have to worry about snagging on any cloth or anything like that. Coming back through, the hatch is going to have a clasp on it, so we can lock that. Pretty nice setup. We've got a gasket. It's got a lot of space, you can see that, so when it rolls down it's going to grab that lip. Also, we're going to see a battery hanger in here. We do not see that from a lot of companies anymore. Really cool option. We'll set the drive down for a second. We will look at this. So down here, and this is coming with one-way valve scupper plugs. That's going to be your pass-through for doing your scupper, or your scupper mount transducer for your fish finder. There's a couple different options for that setup. We're going to see these blockout plates. They are going to have access underneath. You can run your wires out of them, mount whatever you want on there, and you have the ability to remove it so you can through bolt it to get what you need. We'll step back to the drive. We're going to stay on some of the other features. We have these dead plates here. So this is going to be open on the other side. I guess I'll put the drive back down. You'll see these boards here, so we can mount tracks, rod holders, whatever we want on those boards. If you get a little crazy, decide you don't want it anymore, pop it off, reorder one, and swap it. We have little pockets, little rubber piece there, nice and handy. You can throw some tackle organizers and whatever you want up underneath there, which gives you a good opportunity to keep things close at hand, but not in the way on the deck of the kayak. When we get into the seat, this is a pedal drive, so we do need to be able to trim. We've got these pull knobs here, pull them up. That's going to drop in, that's going to lock us in position, whether we're going forward or back. Pocket underneath, got a little space under there. You can throw some necessities so you can get to them. When we talk about that chair being adjustable from the front, on the back here we're going to have some straps. We're going to make sure we buckle these down when we're in that seat. That's going to stop that positioning and make sure the back end doesn't pop up on us. Also, handy little bag on the back. This is going to have grommets for draining, which is pretty handy. We will see, we'll scoot back up a little bit. Side carry handles, these are rigid. So again, we don't have cloth webbing strap to get any hooks or anything in. Off on the corner, we're going to see this. This is going to be a bungee that's going to go over the side. There's a little button on the other side that'll grab over the top of, right in there, and that gives us the availability to lock a paddle, rod, butt, whatever we want to do there. So since we are pedal drive, we are going to have a rudder so we can steer. Rudder control is right here on the other side as well, so we'll swing around that corner. That's going to be our rudder control, nice little knob on top, and that's where we're going to steer, off the left-hand side like we traditionally see. Now, deployment of the rudder is really nice because we have this oversized lever. It gives us a little bit of leverage. That allows us to drop our rudder down and or clear that rudder up if we have some instructions. Drops in nicely. Flush mount rod holders. We're going to see these right here on the back, right on the side of the tank well, as well as some more of those plates with spacing underneath so we can actually through bolt or whatever we need to get into there. Tank well is nice. There is a flat spot if you decide you wanted to put another hatch in for access, if you're doing anchor trolleys or some kind of install. We talked about the rudder. Rudder lines would be nice. Those are all going to be up on top of the hull instead of down around the back edges. And then we're going to see a drain plug over here on the far side. Right there. Again, got the little cradle for the rudder. It's a good little option there. Going back to the seat, right before we get to the drive, there is another compartment here. So this one as well is going to have that actuating lever so we can lock it up. Comes all the way off, but we've got some hull storage. So you're doing some overnight, or you want to keep something secure, you've got a good option. You can lock that stuff down in there. And again, these are those straps we talked about to secure your seat so it doesn't fly up on you. So into the drive. The PDL system from Old Town is going to be a propeller style. Bring it all the way up. So we're going to see that there. It's about average 10-to-1 ratio for how many rotations your propeller makes compared to the rotation of your pedals. A couple things, when we bring it all the way up, we are going to have a rest here, but this collar right down in here is actually going to hold that drive, so well, yep, quite well. This clip is going to grab it, so when we have it up and sitting, we don't have to worry about it bouncing down as we're moving through a shallow or anything like that if you're standing or moving around. We are going to see a gasket right there on the edge that's going to travel the entire perimeter of this pod right here and recess down in this piece. So if we do want a shallow operation and we don't want to have to worry about that clip, we can sit it just before that clip. You've got a little rest piece right down in here, so that drive will sit and it's ready to deploy. You can easily drop it in or bring it up. Now when we have it deployed, if we don't want it to pop up easily, we do have the abilities to lock it in. This little half moon twist here, lock it over, open it up. And then we get a nice flat deck. We do have the lift handle and we have a hatch. So what's really nice, we have this hatch, got some steering components there. We can store things in there, but what's nice is when we put this hatch back on and we lock it over, it's flush. So if we're standing on that, we're dropping things on it, we don't have to worry about that hatch in any situations. The drive is removable, excuse me. We are gonna have locks up here, just like we did down. What I generally suggest is we're gonna bring that up, we're gonna lock it into that clip, and then we can take it out. Up all the way. Let's engage those all the way. Pop it out. You have that handle there, so it's not bad. You can one hand carry it. It's actually quite balanced. When we're playing with it, you can see it'll sit pretty well. From there, let's talk about, nope, want to lock it in though. A couple of variations you do want to look at when we are pulling this drive up or down. And I can tell you it's a lot easier from the seat. Everything's a little more ergonomically set up from the chair. So when we pull that drive up, we are going to make sure our prop is up and down. So we get that vertical line so it comes up through that hole. And then again, because it is a pedal drive, and we'll come down here, we are going to have a draft on that, and you're going to see, you know, where you've got that extension. It's about as close as they can get it. You got a little space right there on your propeller. Real beefy unit, cast on that bottom it looks like, and we've got a little bit of pads on the pedals. So again, great kayak, sturdy, really comfortable chair, and a lot of possibilities for mounting, unmounting, changing, and all that kind of stuff. So guys, again, that is the Predator PDL from Old Town, 13.2 in length, about 36-inch beam, 117 pounds dry, and holds up to about 500 pounds. Appreciate it, guys. Cheers.